This is Syllabrew. Get smart with me as we learn 5 vocabulary words worth knowing in just a few minutes. Today's words are useful if you follow technology, artificial intelligence, business, or the future of work. These are words you hear more and more, but they can be easy to half understand. The 5 words are AGI, algorithmic, hallucination, autonomous, and inference. AGI. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. This one is a little different because AGI is not a regular word. It is a term used in technology and artificial intelligence. AGI means a kind of artificial intelligence that could learn, reason, and solve problems across many different areas, more like the human mind. Most AI today is narrow AI. That means it is built to do specific tasks like write text, generate images, summarize information, recognize patterns, or answer questions. AGI would be different because it would not be limited to one narrow task. It would be able to adapt, learn new things, and apply knowledge across many situations. For example, some researchers believe AGI could transform the economy. That means they think a more general kind of artificial intelligence could change jobs, business, science, and daily life in a major way. Another example, AGI does not exist yet, but many people believe current AI systems are moving in that direction. That means artificial general intelligence is still a future idea, but today's technology may be an early step toward it. AGI does not mean just a better chatbot. It means a much broader kind of intelligence. So when you hear AGI, think artificial intelligence that can learn and reason across many different kinds of tasks. Algorithmic. Algorithmic means controlled, shaped, or produced by an algorithm. An algorithm is a set of instructions a computer follows to solve a problem, make a decision, or choose what happens next. For example, the app uses algorithmic recommendations. That means the app is using data and computer rules to decide what content you see. You might also hear about algorithmic hiring, algorithmic pricing, or algorithmic feeds. The important thing is that algorithmic systems can feel invisible, but they are still making choices. A simple version is algorithmic means guided by computer rules. Hallucination. In everyday life, a hallucination is when someone sees or experiences something that is not really there. In artificial intelligence, a hallucination is when an AI system gives an answer that sounds confident, but is false, invented, or unsupported. For example, the chatbot gave me a fake source. It was a hallucination. That means the answer sounded real, but the information was not actually true. This is one of the biggest risks with AI because the wrong answer may still sound polished and believable. So the key idea is an AI hallucination is confidence without truth. Autonomous. Autonomous means able to operate independently without constant human control. You might hear about autonomous cars, autonomous drones, autonomous robots, or autonomous AI agents. For example, the drone is autonomous, so it can follow a route without a person steering it the entire trip. That means it can make some decisions and perform actions on its own. Autonomous does not always mean completely independent. Sometimes it means independent within certain limits. A simpler version, autonomous means able to work on its own. Inference. Inference means a conclusion based on evidence, clues, or patterns. You make inferences all the time. If the sidewalk is wet, you might infer that it rained. If someone walks in wearing a heavy coat, you might infer that it is cold outside. In AI, inference often means the moment when a trained model uses what it has learned to produce an answer, prediction, or result. For example, the model made an inference based on the data. That means it reached a conclusion by recognizing patterns. An inference is not the same as a proven fact. It is a reasoned conclusion. So remember, inference means a conclusion based on evidence or patterns. Now let's put all 5 words into one sentence. The autonomous system used synthetic data and algorithmic rules to make an inference, but the final answer turned out to be a hallucination. Here's what that sentence means when placed in simpler terms. The independent system used artificially created data and computer rules to reach a conclusion, but the answer it gave was false. And a bonus episode word, acronym. I actually used this word at the beginning of the episode. AGI is an acronym. An acronym is a shortened term made from the first letters of a longer phrase. So AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Some acronyms are spoken as words like NASA. Others are spoken letter by letter like AI or AGI. Today's words again were synthetic, meaning artificially created; algorithmic, guided by computer rules; hallucination, a false AI answer that may sound true; autonomous, able to work on its own; inference, a conclusion based on evidence or patterns; and the bonus word, acronym, a shorter letter-based version of a longer name or phrase. Got a word you've heard but never quite understood? Leave it in the comments, and I may use it in a future Syllabrew episode. Make sure to check the show notes for the spellings of these words. Thanks for listening to Syllabrew. You can support the podcast at buymeacoffee.com/whythankyou.